about pad diameter.
Al, do you have any comments on the footpad interaction with the surface?
Yes, I do. Actually, these pads went in a little bit further than did Neil's. I'd say most of the pads are in about 1.5 inches to 2, and it sort of looked like we were moving slightly forward, and had pretty well killed off our left-right velocity when we touched down. The right-hand footpad seems to have bounced. That'd be the plus Y, the right-hand side one. The others don't seem to have, so it must have maybe hit there first and rocked back and forth or something. Really no idea.
Roger, Al, do you see anything on the surface from the DPS?
No, I don't. The surface under there, it's kind of interesting. The surface under there is clean. It doesn't have the loose dust particles as does the rest of the lunar surface about here. It also has a number of small round dirt clods, if you want, that seem to be rolling off in a radial direction from underneath the skirt of the engine. I'll take a couple of pictures of this here tonight. Good shot. It's about 8 inches or so off the ground. I think I did a good one for you, Houston.
Roger, Al, that's good description.
There we go. Hey, you can really move around out here, Houston. That mobile pogo rig that we've got there, and also that one in the centrifuge. Man, it's just like this. You can just run and bounce just like you can on that pogo. It's a real good training device. Where are you, Al? I'm over here back the back gate. I'm ready to start the AlSEP offload when you are. Okay, I got this way and I'm coming around. All right? Okay, Houston, I went back to intermediate cooling.
Roger, we copy that.
Good idea. Say, I noticed when you get started moving down here, it's sometimes hard to stop. Yeah, hold on to this. All right?
Pete and Al, you're 1 plus 22 into the timeline, and you're running about 6 minutes behind nominal. We're monitoring feed water 2 as the determining parameter.
Okay, Houston, we'll start catching up now. We've kind of gotten over the initial check out on how to walk and move around, and maybe we won't have any problems with this hardware like we did with the that way in the antenna.
Roger, and we're showing 2 plus 30 left in the EVA.
Okay. Okay, Pete, your side of black's on. All right. Let's go. Okay. And we'll offload the AlSEP. I guess, no, we ought to be able to move out with this thing. Okay. Experiment bay looks real good. Yep. The rim exterior looks beautiful the whole way around. Real good shape. See a lot that doesn't look like it did the day we launched it. Might one. Okay. There we go, Pete. Oh, hot take over, babe. One AlSEP. It is. There it is. It's right. There's low it on the lunar surface. But it goes to intermediate cooling. Just keep a good chill down. Okay. Hey, this dust is, you gotta go easy. You sure do. Here it comes. Coming right out. Hey, it's about right. Slide right out on the boom, Houston. Good looks pretty.
Roger, Pete, we copy.
Look at me, Pete. It's a good shot, babe. Ramming everything 3 seconds or later. Layer on the ground. Okay, I'll take mine out. Right out on the boom, just like every time. See if I can get this out of your way. Okay.
Yankee Clipper, Houston, Omni Charlie, Omni Charlie.
back of the flight crew training service in a minute. Okay. SEQ radar is coming close. Uh-oh. Alright. Push that door. What am I doing?
Yankee Clipper, Houston, high gain antenna, pitch minus 13, yaw 225.
Hey Houston, do you hear this constant beeping in the background?
That's affirmative. We've heard it now for about the past 45 minutes.
What is it? That's right. What is it?
We tried to isolate it, and it appears that it's coming on the downlink where it's coming from the limb.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, there's the later tools all set up for you, fella. Okay. The AlSEP's doing okay. Well, Chuck Weatherred will be happy to know he's throwing it up for him here. That's all right. Here you go. Now, what do you need of these? I need anything you got. There you go. Need that tool? How about this? I need that one. How about this? Put that on. No, you put that in the package too, and I'll pick it up later. Already in package. Then one must be yours. Okay, I put that there. Excuse me, people, I'll move it over and plant it. Hey, man. Alright. Gotta put this together right. Where's the arrow? Yeah, I let down the cast while we wait. Wait a minute. Here you go. Okay, I'll put this together. Houston, we're going to go ahead and put down the fuel cask right now, and then I'll take the element out of it.
Roger, I'll copy. You're working with the fuel cask.
Hey. Wait. No, that's a bad place to put it, G. Huh? That's a bad place to put it. Yeah. Fuel cap comes down beautifully. It's in position. Came down just right. Oh, I know what I have to do, Al. Standing here, not doing it. Okay, then you need to move the side on here. We're moving right along, Houston. We're catching up.
Yankee Clipper, Houston, go to wide deadband.
Houston, you can lock me for my first flight, though, gentlemen. Okay, Houston.
Pete, go ahead.
Real interesting as we put out this AlSEP, right? There's one thing that's pretty obvious as we're setting out the components of the AlSEP here, is I just hope that these thermal coatings don't have to stay as white as they are right now, because there's just no way. With all this dust, there's just no possibility of not getting a little bit dirty. A little bit dirty is the word for it. I know it. This is real, going to be a real problem, I guess. If thermally they got to maintain that coating, because there's just no way you can do it. Everything that touches the ground picks it up. Your suit is about half dirty because the strap landed on it. I mean, it's a little dirt even on top of the fuel element there. Okay. Wait just a minute now before you get
Al, we copy your comments.
dinner. Okay. I guess we'll just have to make allowances for things like that when we build them. They sure are going to get dirty. Okay, I'm unlocking the cast dome right now. Unlocked perfectly. Shaking it now, trying to get it off. There you go. Came off beautifully. Flip the tool and dome aside. Very nice. Okay, I'll get out my cast removal tool. Can't you stand over there, Pete? I gotta go back to mid-cooling. I'm about to freeze to death. Okay. quite a different way. Yep. It really gets you mad. Houston, Al put the tool on, screwed it all the way down, and the fuel element would not come out of the cab. He's taking the tool off, and he's working her again.
Roger, we copy.
You got any suggestions? That really kind of surprises me. Well, come over and look. I'll tell you what worries me, Pete. If I pull on it too hard, it's a very delicate lock mechanism. Let me not push the pins in quite so far and wiggle it a little. I just get the feeling that it's hot and swelled in there or something. It doesn't want to come out. I sure feel the heat on my hands. Come out of there. Rascal. Oh, the dog gas or something? Say, Houston?
Go ahead.
Okay, we've really got a problem, I guess. I've tried using different pins. You know, it's got a 3-pin removal tool. So I tried using different pins in different holes. That doesn't appear to have any effect. It operates, you know, everything operates just exactly like it does in the training mock-ups and up at GE. The only problem is it just won't come out of the cab. I'm suspicious that it's just swollen in there or something, and it's friction holding it in. But it's such a delicate tool, I really hate to pull on it too hard. I think what we could do, hey, I'll be right with you. Look at that hammer and bang on the side of it. No, I got a better idea. Where's the hammer? That's what I said. No, but I want to try and put the back end in under that lip there, prior out. Let me go get the hammer. Be right back. Where you put it? Huh? What? Hammer's on the maker. Okay. Let me take the tool off so I can warm up. Okay?
Albine having difficulty removing the radioisotope fuel element from its storage cast.
Al, when you're working on that, try to make sure you've got the pins all the way in, tighten up on it, then you can try pushing down on it a little before you pull it out.
Okay. Don't touch these. She's broke off, that's all she wrote. Yeah, I understand. Don't count on anything of this. No, I'm not going to. Okay. We'll try it again. Rotate and try it this way. Slides in there just like it's going to do the job. I mean, it just doesn't do the job. Oh, man, look at this stuff slide. Just a minute. Do it. Just a minute. Get those pins in here again. I'm not getting those pins all the way in. They're not in now because I'm lining the back. Wait a minute. Now they're all the way in. They're all the way in. Not quite. That bottom went down there. Now, my recommendation would be pound on the gasket a bit, yeah. Hey, that's doing it. Give it a few more pounds. That'd be harder than that. It's going. It's coming out. It's coming out. Pound harder. It's going. Come on, Conrad. Keep going, baby. That hammer's a universal tool. Better believe it. There you got it. Got it. That's beautiful. That's super.
Well done, troops.
Man, I'm going to go put the hand. We got it, babe. It fits in the RTG real well. It's just a cast. It's holding it in on the side.
Yankee Clipper, Houston, 1 minute to LOS.
Move without a hammer. That's it, Pete. That's outstanding. Make our move. I'm ready. Let's cast going. Okay, Houston, the fuel element is in the RTG. I can feel it radiate heat already. Put your hand over here.
Copy that, Al.
Wait a minute. No. Now, wait a minute, Al. If you got a scratch in your boot, let me look and see. Okay? No, you're all right. All right? Yeah. Boy, this thermal coating doesn't mean a thing here. I think it's really getting covered with dirt. Gosh, I hope they made allowances for it. Do. Okay. You're in, pal. It doesn't look like it's 300 degrees. Almost as hot as the sun. Hey, do me a favor. What do you need? No, go lower. There you go, you got it. Okay. Okay, let me go scout smoke over the area. Okay. Got everything you need? All right, there's no TV, so I got the side and the picker-uppers for the rock. Okay. Okay, let's go right off to our little mound over there. How does that grab you? Okay. There's something's wrong. What's the matter? Well, turn on. The thing doesn't... Well, let's try it.
Pete, we copy. You've got the UHT, tongs, and sub-pellet.
We're making our move, Houston. I can tell this is going to be a work mode. I'll take it easy. How long did you say our shadow was, the lamp shadow? 150 feet?
Stand by, Pete.
No, that isn't 150 feet. Take your time, Al. I'm just going out. That's what I'm saying. What's the hurry? We got it made. No, I'm just going out to scout the area, that's all. Okay, I'm going to set it down breast. Okay, go to intermediate tooling. Right, okay. You know, they ought to build as equipment for lunar operations some other color besides white. I'm going to go right up to the head crater, I guess. Well, if you're going to do anything, okay, let me move it some more. Okay, any directions you want me to go? Well, it looks to me like either the direction you're headed is good or the one a little bit more to the right. You're gonna have to go far enough so we don't end up in one of the craters when we first south deploy. Okay. But I want to go 10 degrees off our takeoff angle, and I think I'm headed out about that way now. Okay. You just stay back there and take your time out here and scout the area. We're getting pretty far out. Huh? Getting pretty far out.
Pete and Al, your LEM shadow should be about 110 feet.
Okay. I'm looking for... I'm dying to find out what this mound is over here anyhow, Al. Got a very peculiar mound sticking up out of the ground, Houston. I want to go look at it. As a matter of fact, I think I'll take a picture of it. Here,
Roger, Pete. Could you give us your position and distance with respect to the LEM?
Wait one. Go ahead, Pete. Do what you're doing. Pete's about, I'd guess about 300 feet at 12 o'clock in the bottom of the shallow crater that you probably see on your map. It's sort of a doublet. I'm headed to the right-hand edge of the head crater.
Roger.
Hey, Al, here's that neat spot to put it out up here. Is it flat for a good piece? Oh, you better believe it. Okay, let's try it. It's a good long ways away, too. It must be at least, 500 feet from the limb? I don't know. 600? That's the world's most peculiar. I gotta photograph this thing. I can't imagine what it is. The mound sticking up, and I can't imagine how it got there or what would make it. Well, you cover the ground on this lightweight Spirit 160. Let me move. I gotta get him a stereo of this thing. It's really fantastic. Oops. How's our timeline going, Houston?
Pete, at 1 + 4 = 8 into the EVA, you're looking good. Looks as though you're right on there if you've just about completed your traverse.
We have, Houston. Yeah. Now look, Al, it's over here. We're way out the limb. Over here, Al. Okay, see where I'm headed? This great big flat area. That's a good... Hey, there's another one of those mounds over there. Where? Hey, you're right. What do you suppose they are? I don't know, Houston. What they are, they're this sort of mound. Look like... Don't take this the wrong way. It looks like a small volcano, only it's just about 4 feet high. And it's about... At the top, it's about 5 feet across. And it then slopes from the top on down to the level with the terrain, and that diameter, that circle where it finally becomes level with the terrain is about 15 or 20 feet. So it looks sort of like a small volcano. There's a couple of them out here. They look like they're formerly made out of bread or something.
Al, roger, we copy. Is there any hole or central vent?
I don't know. I got to go over. We'll go over after we get the AlSEP out. There's a couple of them here. So this is we couldn't ask for a better spot to put this down tonight. There's a lot more rocks up here. Listen, we could play geologists for 2 days and never get any further than we are right now. Seeing all different kinds of things. Here's a different one. Yeah, it's really neat. Better than any of the geologists do. I think so. Just getting a quick pan of the area here to tie down this AlSEP deployment. There you go. Okay. And I'm tired. No, I'm not so tired. That handle, you know, when you carry this thing around at 1G, the AlSEP tends to hang down. When you carry it around up here at 16G, particularly the RTG tends to rotate the whole pallet. So you mentioned you got one of them kind of halfway up in the air, the other one's down by your left leg, being afraid that this handle's going to come undone. This, handle doesn't lock. Okay. What happened to all those? That's slick. These neat little decals we got on here? You can't hardly read them in the sunlight because they don't have enough contrast to them. They're so bright. Okay, let's move them. Okay. Let me make sure now that we're not going to run out to some holes. That's pretty good. See, I'm going to move this a little bit further to the east, or correction, to the north, so that I won't end up over in that hole with the side, okay? Now I think it'll be a real good spot. Okay, that's awfully frustrating. And I think this is the spot, Pete, right here. You look and make sure now that we're going to have a good place for everything. Yeah, we will. Magnetometer can sit over there, and seismometer will sit in a good flat place, although trouble with the seismometer, we don't have any good solid bedrock or anything to set it on. All we've got is this dirt. I don't see any area around that has any rock.
Roger, Al.
We're just going to have to take what we can get on that seismometer. There must be some thermal expansion or something. I'm having a heck of a time getting this UHT in this side. Get this flat one go in there. Well, just pick it up with your hands. I always handle the side with my hands. I can't bend down that far. Oops, and a tree.
UHT is the Universal Handling Tool. The side is the Suprathermal Ion Detector Experiment.
Where'd you go, Al? I'm right over here, babe. Oh, you're miles away. Yeah, I am. I moved over here. Son of a gun. I had to do it, Pete, so that I'd have a good place for the side. Okay, there's a good spot. Looks good.
Al, when you deploy that PSE stool, it would help if you tamp that ground down as well as you could before putting the stool down.
I'm going to try to do that. This ground is it's not, it doesn't get hard if you move down a couple inches. You can tamp it, and that's what I plan to do, but I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. I'm worried about it getting a thermal shock myself.
Roger, Al.
Boy, I'll tell you. Man, are you dirty? Boy, they're sure carrying that AlSEP. Look at the AlSEP. I know. It's ridiculous. I remember how they took care of this white paint. You had to have gloves to touch it. Remember? Yeah. I got kind of a problem here. I have to do this myself. I have to do this backwards, but it's going to work right. Oops. Do me a favor, too. My hand's full, buddy. I'll be with you in a minute. Okay, that's okay. You can relieve me of this side right here while I run, because it looks like you're mine. Yeah, kill that thing. Let me hold it. Easy. I got it. Attaboy. Now, wait. move around and whistle. You stop and quit. Check, right? Yes. There it is. Did lock good? Yes, sir. Okay, you're right now in a minute. Here's this. Drop that baby. Okay, you got it? And the cable right there. All right. Oops, that came out. That's what I wanted. Okay. That's what I wanted. All right, those legs came out nice. Yep. The next thing I got to do is head this way with it, right? No, before you do that, come here a second, would you please? But yeah, but let me set it down. Uh-oh. Popped open. Supposed to do that? No, not supposed to do that. You can close it though before it gets any dirt in it. You can just reach up there and close it. Okay. You better just hold it while I'm holding it. Okay. Well, we get any dirt on it. Big gun, why did that happen? Never saw it do it before. I didn't. We could still salvage that though. Wait a minute, the little, I see it. Attaboy. And kind of turn it over with your other hand, Pete. Wait a minute, wait, facing it. Don't wait. Where do you want to go with it? Oh, I want to see the, let me get this. Okay, now let's see the other side. This way? That's the rim. Yeah, this won't hurt a thing now. Wait a second. That's it, you got it. But just don't touch that, it'll be okay. Okay, they hurt a thing. Let me just put this down here. Okay.
Pete, before you set the central station down for the final time, if you'd also tamp that ground down, it would help in keeping the dirt off of the thermally sensitive areas.
I did it. Set it down and it didn't fall over. I can't believe it. Here I come. What do you need, Al? Use your tongs to hold this up a minute. A little hot. I don't want to touch it. Watch this. Where am I? Come on. Right there. There you got him. Now if you'll just hold it steady, then I can do the rest. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, Pete. Got it. Okay, I'll go get the rest of the stuff over here. Bring that. Okay. I'll work on getting these apart. Okay, take your time. Things coming out real well. The name of the game was to get the AlSEP here. Whee! Up through one crater and over another. Oh, man. Does that let you sit as it feels? It does. Hey, I'll tell you the way to do it. Pete, bend the rock from side to side as you run like that. There you go. You really move better that way. Next up, ready or not. I'm not kidding. We are really getting dirty out here. There's no way to handle all this equipment with all the dust on it. Every time you move something, the dust flies. In this low gravity, it really takes off. It goes way up in the air and it comes down and lands on you. How far do you estimate we're from the LAM? 600 feet? 700 at least. I think you're right. 600-700 feet. Way to do it. Here I come. Coming after the antenna mast. Okay. Okay, let me plug this thing in. Can't get down low enough to get it off. I'll do it for you if you can. Okay, wait a minute. Let me move that dust cover for you. How's that striking? Okay, this front. Okay, look at that go. Strikes me pretty good. I'll be tamping the dirt around this central station too. Okay. I'm going to have to design things with little legs on them or something so you put them down and they stand off the soil. Listen, if we had that suit we could bend over in, we'd have the job done by now. Hey, can you push down on this side of that? That's my biggest sweater, trying to bend over. Wait a minute. Ready? Get set. Push. Is that on or not? I don't think so. Let me look at it a second. It was nearly on. Which way do you want this? Under there. Under. I had to really push that other one. Look at all that dust. Okay, now. Wait a second, let me get it with you. Ready? That got her in it. I did it now. I did it. We won't touch the shorting plug. Okay, we've connected the RTG to Central Station, Houston. And we're ready to go to work deploying experiments. I got the antenna mast. Alright.
The RTG is the radioisotope thermal generator which will power the experiments in AlSEP. These experiments being deployed 600 to 700 feet west and a little north of the limb.
It opened, Houston, and we closed it again, and we got no dirt on it, fortunately.
Roger, Pete. Well done.
Okay, let me tamp the dirt down underneath the central station. Hey, easy does. Whoops. That's me. What happened? No, I started to walk away with the central station attached to the UHT via the little gizzy. Okay. The RTG's down and cooking. Okay, I'm tamping the dirt here. Okay. I got it tamped pretty good. Look over where I'm tamping. How am I doing? Let's try to do a little bit more this way, I think. Well, the problem with tamping, Gene, it looks to me like every time you tamp it, your foot comes up. You know, it redusts the area. Yeah, okay. Here we go, Al. Now, take your UHT there and keep the side cable clear. That's good. All right. Here she comes. Over she goes. Get it right down the front like so. There you go. How's that? That's good. Okay. Ready to go to work. Go. Have at it. Okay, what do I gotta, let's see, I gotta get the solar wind, huh? Solar wind, I'm gonna do the orbiter. Houston, how we doing on the timeline? You read me out? Sure do. Hello, Houston, how we doing on the timeline? They may be talking to me.
Al, did you have a reading on the shorting amps?
Wait a minute, I get it. Hold the phone. You read me, Houston.
Sure do. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking you how we were doing on the timeline. Can't see a needle anywhere, can you, Al? Let me see it. Let me help you. Are they shorting you?
Pete and Al, at 2 hours and 7 minutes into the EVA, you're about 5 minutes behind.
Okay. Hold me a little bit. Wait a minute. Going back up. Mid cooling. What do you need? Hold me and I'll look. Okay. Oh, easy. I don't even see a needle in there. I don't either. That's what's bothering me. It's not reading zero and I don't see a needle. I don't even see a needle in there, Houston. Yeah. Okay, let's quit screwing with it. Get off the timeline. Where it went. Houston, did you get my last comment?
Negative, Pete. Go ahead.
We can't see a needle in the shorting amps anywhere. It's not at zero. It's not in sight.
Roger, we copy. Go ahead.
What I've done for the seismometers, Houston, is I've sort of dug a little crater so that essentially the stool, the hole in the center of the stool has more clearance between it and the ground. Hopefully this will keep the side from getting in the ground at all.
Roger, Al, that's good. Go ahead.
In the seismometer. We'll see. We'll see how it works. Looks like it might work. I tamped it also in the small crater there. Okay. I've got the solar wind deployed here. Okay. Boy, you really have to be careful with these cables, don't you? Okay, looks good. Looks good. Okay, after the solar wind, I get an EMU check, and I'm down to mid-cooling anyhow, and it says LSM offload 2 volt. Wait a minute, let me buy. What? Wait a minute. Okay, we have to be careful. Don't move sideways or backwards. You don't know what's there. You always got to move forward.
Pete, we copy an EMU check.
Kevin? Just put your thing in the holder. Just move it over this way a little bit. Not sure I could do that, but I'll give it a try. Watch it. There you go. How's that for one-footed? La-di-da. Very good. You make me knock my solar wind over, I'm going to be mad at you. Okay, here, just let me get you there. Make sure you hold it there. Hey, just don't touch that. I got one blade bolt off it. You go lift it, move, would you? Huh? I'm going to help you move it that way. No, it's got one blade bolt out of that magnetometer. Okay, okay. Go ahead. What we're doing is making a mess. You'd be better off. Let me, listen. You just leave it set. Let me hold that. You put that stool back here closer. Okay, dokie. Am I over all the cables? Okay. Huh? No, you're okay. Got it? Yeah. Yeah, all right? Yeah. Make your clip off. Okay? All right. Now, you move your stool back. Good. 2 minutes, second. Okay. Make your EMU break. I am. I try to stay awake. That's a nice job in that solar wind. Thank you. Yep, be careful. We don't kick dirt on them once we get them set down. I guess the way you could do it is having some sort of package. So package got all the dirt. What are you doing anyhow? Well, I had to get this. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Move it up right here where my footprints are. Okay. Attaboy. Attaboy. Yeah, no. Doing good. There. Kind of camp it right around in there. Attaboy. You kick off the central peak. Now let's see what happens if we start. Great. That's good. That looks like it'd be okay, doesn't it? Yeah. Second, let me do a couple things. Do this, knock this out. We take it, knock it a little bit out of there. Pull it over a little bit more and level it up. Yeah, this doesn't need to be level. Okay, that got kind of a deeper hole there in the center. Yeah, you're in good shape. It doesn't have to be level, huh? No, because the other one levels on this stool. Okay, push it down a little bit. Okay, that's a good idea. See it? Looking good, looking good. Just give me the times and I'll put them away, okay? Get with it and I'll start on that blade phone. No. That's going to do okay, Pete. Thank you. Go. Alright. So I went at 3.7 PSI. I'd whistle while I work. What are you doing? Seismometer's right in position now. Here's hoping nothing happens to it. Looks real good, Al. Yeah, it does. It looks like it's going to clear. Houston looks like digging that little hole might work. Setting up there nice now, and it looks like maybe it's not going to get down in the hole. Maybe we did it. Let us see.
Roger, Al. We concur. It sounds like a good plan.
Here's something. Look at that. But, well, I put a little dirt on it, I guess. When I put out the skirt of this foil, it doesn't want to lie down. It's because it's been folded so long. I guess I can probably just put it on. But it acts almost like it's got a static charge on it. It's resisting the lunar surface. I'm sure that isn't it. Hey, stop 1 second. Watch out, don't come across. Don't, I know. That's what I want you to do is to come take it. Okay, that cable isn't even unreal and see it's perfect. Take it out there and set it. Attaboy. It's right behind there. You might want to just take it. Hey, you might want to trip it off that thing, Pete. Trip it off what? It's on that post. Oh, alright. But you're talking about help it get dirt on this darn thing, no matter how careful I am. I don't think there's a way, Pete. I don't think there's a way. Unless you got, where you put it out in the package and then your last step was like the side over there. Just deploys off the thermal wrapping or the dirt protector and you end up with a nice clean experiment set there. How are we doing on the timeline, Houston?
Stand by, Pete.
Well, it's just the way things pop off down here in 1 second. Won't be long and I'll get to my favorite task, pointing the end.
Pete, we show you're about 8 to 10 minutes behind, but it's no sweat. You've got lots of oxygen and feed water. We'll give you an update on the time remaining when you finish deploying AlSEP.
Okay, good. Looks like it's going real good, Houston. This seismometer, I'm having a little trouble making the skirt lie down, but other than that, it looks good. Doesn't want to just lay flat like it does on Earth. One sheet, it sort of wants to flip up at the end. I guess it's just because it's got this memory in it from being folded so long.
Roger, Al. You can make a two-man task out of that and put a little dirt around the outside edge to hold it down if you like. You won't have any trouble getting a little dirt on it, will you?
If I just push this down, that'll do it. Okay, Pete, let me level it up. I think it's pretty near level. It's lined up exactly. If I give it a couple of pushes. Got the feeling there's a couple of light bulbs around down here. Thing looks level as can be to me. Looks good.
Roger, Al. Copy. You have the bubble centered.
I'll tell you an interesting thing about this bubble, Houston. No, it's okay. It's okay. I am not happy here, Al. I'm afraid these blade bolts is not undone, and I don't understand why. Why, what up did do it? What? No, I don't know. I have to find this idea. I thought all of them did. Looked like you're well ahead of the time. Hey, take your stick and kick a little dirt up on it right there. Huh? Take your stick and just put some dirt on the edge. Just on the edge, though. Not much. Uh-oh, I think that's it. That's okay. I won't do that anymore. That's okay. That dirt will stay down enough. Okay, that's complete. Let me take a couple pictures of it. Okay, Houston, the acid seismic is down. The alignment is exactly 90 degrees. And I'm going to take a couple pictures of it here. Meow. Yes. I don't know what's the matter, but something. Here it is. Okay. Look and see if the lens on my camera looks clean. Wait a minute. Yeah, you got it, Dave. No, I don't either. I don't know what's the matter. Want me to hold down this part while you get rid of the base? Push that center down, all right? Whoops. You got it. That's beautiful. Hey, it's alive. It sure wants to come up, doesn't it? That did it. Beautiful. That did it. Houston Central Station, Devil.
Roger. Copy. Central Station up and 90 degrees on the POC Noman.
90 degrees. Hey, Al. Yes, sir. Now, I'll get you in a minute. Don't ever move backwards. Hey, we're going to have to do a lot of... Do you follow her? No. But I didn't even come close to that. It's just that I think something you want to follow as a rule. But don't kick dirt on this, until my best. Yeah, no, yet. One problem, the Central Station is not very level. Not too bad. Get a good shot of it here, Pete. Okay, I'll take out the magnetometer. coming up sonar. Now those are my last two buoy bolts. Okay. I'm down in a little crater now, Houston. And sure enough, right in the bottom of the craters, there is a lot softer dust than up on the rims. Not much, but it's noticeable. I don't think the sides are slippery at all. I don't think it's going to bother us going over to get our surveyor.
Roger, Al, we copy. Are you on your way out with the LSM?
Copy. That's right. Got it right in the hand. I'm out at the end of the line. And I'm deploying the legs right now.
Roger.
One antenna mast in place, Houston. Going back for my favorite thing.
Roger, Pete. Copy, antenna mast in place, and good luck.
Look at that, Pete. But hey, one of the fun things here, Houston, is all these styrofoam packing blocks that come off that are put on there to protect it during shipment or launch. When you take them off and throw them, they really sail. These things stay airborne for 10 seconds maybe.
The LSM is the lunar surface magnetometer, which will measure the moon's magnetic field.
See? But that's it. Hey, I just threw something. It hadn't hit the ground yet. It must have gone up 300 feet. Sorry. Stop playing and get to work. Well, maybe they'll extend it to 4.5 hours up till I can stay out here all day. Right there. It's going to be a good place for the magnetometer.
Pete, we've been thinking on that camera, and when you get back, we'll have a test for you to run on it. It looks as though part of it's come back, and we're going to try and see what we can salvage.
Okay. What do you think happened to it, Houston?
Al, we're not sure on that. Why don't you wait till you get back to the LEM, and we'll work it out a bit and see if we can determine it.
All right. Hey, Al. Yes. See that, right? See, that's weird. Those arms on Earth, they just flop out in position here. They don't even want to stay. There they go. That thing hit the ground and still bouncing. It's slick. That's really slick. Wow.
Hello, Yankee Clipper, Houston.
You hope. I was thinking that's it. There's no way to keep these things clean. I'm really worried about this white coating. Lucky for me that the antenna head is almost level. You see that? The dot doesn't. It's hard to see. See what I can do with it. There it is. There it is. Pink. Right there. Right in the center.
Yankee Clipper, Houston.
Hi, Houston. Clipper here.
Dix, the EVA is going pretty well. They're 2.5 hours into it, and they've got the AlSEP good way deployed. Apparently both of them look as though they just crawled out of a coal bin. Other than that, things pretty much nominal.
Very good, thank you. Okay, Houston, the magnetometer is deployed. It's level, and it's pointed exactly east, and the little black dot is right in the middle.
Roger, I'll copy.
Same concern here. There's just a lot of dust on top of the box and, where the electronics are. Just hope it doesn't bother too much.
Roger, Al. Yankee Clipper, we have a map update for Rev 19.
Okay.
Rev 19, LOS 1184840. 119er 1330. 119er 3433.
Okay, Pete, let me take a couple pictures of this. Really, what are you mumbling about over there? Yeah, I just don't like all this dirt on it. Don't know what we can do though. There's no way to work around them. The radiator's got a little dirt on it. There's no way to dust it off. There's no way to... All you can do is tap it a little bit and hope some of it falls off, and that's about it. Don't want to tap it too hard. That's the best I can do. Okay. Okay. I'll deploy the side now, Pete. Okay. That's my last item. On my last one. Okay. That antenna look like it's pointed at Earth? It looks close. That's it. That's Earth. Okay. Do the side right now. Got it. Okay. Okay. I hope I don't tug on the station here as I come out, Pete. Did that happen? It looks pretty level, by the way, your station does. Yeah. But in the end, I bet. I'm done. How's that, no, it's just... But to double the cable length on this one. Does it? Okay. You're at the end. You're at the end. Okay. Let me set it down and work on it right there. Is it all money? Okay. Okay, now what do I want to do? Want to do like that, does it? Pick up the tongs. What? Pick up the tongs. Were they with that box? Do I have them? You probably got them on you. I do. I can't see. No, they weren't with that box. We used them probably by your central station. Oh yeah, I got them on me. Okay. Okay, Houston, the antenna is up. It's aligned to 1644 and 525.
Copy that, Pete. You got the nominal alignment.
It came out. Side screen came out very nice. Okay. Pop it out. Looks good. Boy, are you dirty? I'm just as dirty. But much want to stay down. Okay. It's for sheep. I can't believe it. You gotta be kidding. Well, anytime you put anything spring-loaded on the moon, you're in trouble. The screen has got sort of, a spring to it. Doesn't want to lie down much up here in this gravity. Okay, Houston, how long we been out?
Pete, you've been out 2 plus 40, and the pacing one right now is Al. You're running around 20 minutes behind. And when you can, we'd like an EMU check, and if you give us your O2 readings.
Okay, my O2 reading is 50%. And have you got anything for us? Haven't heard too much from you.
Negative on that. You're perking along real well, and we're following your progress. It looks as though you're getting the job done.
Okay. Look, how you doing, Al? I'm doing good. That little thing just doesn't want to... Houston, let me ask you a question. Can I push in the shorting amps thing?
That's affirmative, Pete. We understand you're not able to get a reading, so go ahead and close it, and we'll stand by for a 0 reading.
It might be full scale. Well, you better tell them I can do. I have to put the side down. Doesn't make any difference, does it? I don't know. It's all connected. It's all connected. Does it make any difference, Houston?
Stand by.
You're a big area litter bug, you know. Snort.
Pete, we'd like you to go ahead and get the full deployment done first before you depress the shorting amps.
Okay. Well, you're dirty all the way to your knees. Can I give you any help? Sure could. All right, here I come.
And Pete and Al, a comment on picture taking. If you would, try to document some of the dirt which has gotten all over the equipment. If you would, try to get close-ups which will show the dirt we might have on thermally sensitive areas. And also, when you get done, if you would take one or two extra pictures showing the AlSEP with the mounds that you described previously in the background. That'll give us a good geometric reference.
Okay, I did a pan out. Hold on. I did a pan out here at the, okay, just a second. Now, let me hold this in and you stretch that end out, okay? I got it right. That's it. Get the coil out. Which way does this thing head? It's got to head, away from, Central Station. Away from everything. Probably ought to point right over there. Okay, but now, I think if you kind of twirled it a couple times, it would end up uncoiling and twisting the line. That's the right way. Try it that way again. Looks like it might be working. That's good. That's doing good. Okay, let me take and set this thing down. And I'm supposed to point to the earth this way. So that'll be good. Get your ground wires wrapped around the legs. Okay, got it. Looks like it's going to be okay.
Yankee Clipper, Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Yankee Clipper, if you give us POO and accept, we'll ship you up a state vector, a target load, and a refs map.
There you go. We got it.
Roger.
Okay, hold on. Don't tip over. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay. I got it steady. Okay. Here. That's all right. Just hold it there. Just watch it. Okay. I'm trying to. No, your foot's on it. Attaboy. That did it. Okay. Let me sneak it back on again. Okay. So what do you want? I want to put that lid back on there. Well, probably be best if we just left it off. I think it'd be best if you left it alone. Okay, now, you hold it there while I try it. I got it anchored. Because this is going to want to turn it over. Yeah, I know.
Yankee Clipper, Houston, we're coming up with a load.
Step on it. Okay, that's what I think I can do. So, I got to be kidding about that cable. I knew that thing was going to do that. Yeah, maybe that's better. Come on, this thing's making us run behind this. I know it. I don't see any way to quickly. Alright, that's just a minute. Your foot. That's better. Hey. We can try. Let's try it a couple more times. I think if I hold it this way and use this tool, I can probably set it in. It's just like zero G. Everything floats up. That baby's going to nosedive into the dirt every time, sure as I'm standing here. And the cable's cleverly designed to make it do that. Let's put it like this. Down like that. Don't fall over. Okay? There's no way. Just that a boy. That thing goes right in the dirt each time. I know. It's going to do that. It's very frustrating. Turn it around and point it the other way. See if it'll point out that way. Alright, that might be good too. Okay. I knew that ding-a-ling cable was going to make it spend hours trying to do that. It's good at that, man. Yeah, I know. Especially when you know it's going to happen. Well, look. Why can't I set it like this? You let go of the side, come over and just step on that thing. Hey, if this side falls over, then I'm really going to be mad. I got that thing firmly planted. Just a minute. Wait. Hold her, man. I'm taking get this just arranged. That's it. Now step on it. You can't. There's no way. Let go of the string in your hand. And a boy. Now stand. Don't stop. That's it. Push it in. Oh, we made it. I hope. Let's push it real hard in there. Okay. I think we got it. That boy, easy does it. Oh, the thing just jumps right up. Gee, I'm just afraid that one. We've had it on this one. Hey, here it is. Look, I don't think it makes any difference if it lays on its side as long as it points its aperture in the right place. Yeah. Let's move it around here. Just let it lay on its side. It doesn't know the difference. It's just kind of lay it around. It's trying to. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, we concur with that. Go ahead.
That work right there? No, we concur. Okay, it looks like the only way this cable is just got too much spring for the weight of the package, and there's just no way. Okay, Pete, let her go. Now let me level it. No way. That's a shame. What time is it anyhow? Let me get over here and get a big picture of this.
Pete, you're 2 plus 48 into the EVA.
Okay. Levelers, Pete. That's leveling good. Leveling real good. That American flag sure looks pretty back here next to the limbs, doesn't it? The S-band. Looks like a model. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for the side. That was a tough one. 11-1 cross sun. Back off, I got the picture. You already got a cross sun? Can you see the bubble and everything in it? No. Let me get it. I'm just getting one from a distance, okay? Oh boy. You're 74.
Al, copy, you have the side deployed?
Yeah, everything's deployed. I'm going to go get the shorting plug now, Houston.
Okay, standing by.
Boy, do I like to run up here. This is neat. It is fun. The first thing we're going to do is run over to that volcano and look at whatever that little job or two is. It's interesting. Okay, Houston, here comes the shorting plug.
Yankee Clipper, Houston, the computer is yours.
How about Astros? Roger. Hey, Al? Yes, sir. I need your help over here. Just a minute. I'll be there. Houston, how about Astro switch 1?
You're cleared to rotate Astro Switch 1, Pete.
Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Okay, here we go. Gosh, you can't... I gotta realign that antenna. Okay, Houston, Astro Switch 1 is rotated. Joining amp switch is in. I'll be a happy man if you tell me you're getting a signal.
Roger, Pete. Stand by.
All right, start put up. It looks nice. How about messing with this one thing right here? Okay, I will do it, Pete. Also, I wanted to just look at the numbers with you, too. Hey, you do me a favor. Use your tongue, pick up a couple of these white bolts, set them on the edge of that skirt, that passive seismic. There's about 10 void bolts just near it over there. What do you want me to look at? Just check that antenna, make sure it's level. Okay? Okay, look, you do that. I'll give you the times. I want to run over and photograph this dingling looking. All right?
Pete Nail? Pete Nail, Houston. Looks like you did the job. We're getting data back.
Hey, you don't know how happy I am. Okay, tell me again the numbers you're supposed to use. 16445.25. Here, turn around. Okay? I shouldn't have done that. Dirty all over here. Okay, all right, I'm going over to this mound. No, back in a flash. Bye-bye. Okay, I'll tell you the numbers I read. You tell me if they're right. Okay? I read 5, 2, no correction. I read 5, 2, 5. That's right. Okay? I also read 1642. Don't know what this thing is. It's really weird. 1642. Is that it? 1644. Now, okay, same thing. Looks good. Looks good. Know what this is? I get the feed at S8. Houston Clipper.
Yankee Clipper, Houston, go ahead. That's affirmative. We'll be up with you in about 2 minutes.
I know what it is. What is it? Well, I think that rock, I think it's a little secondary impact crater. Very funny manner. Boy, is that a funny rock? It looks...
Yankee Clipper, Houston, I have the maneuver pad when you're ready to copy.
Hey, here's a rock I'll be glad to see in Houston. It's an interesting one. It's like a soft...
Dick Purpose, Lunar Orbit Plane Change 1, SPS, GNN, 36733, minus 073, plus 051, 119, 47, 1254, minus 00115 plus 03496 minus all balls. Roll, pitch, and yaw, all zeros. 00625 plus 00573 03497 018 03371 05 0026 187 Dick for foresight, Draco, Beta.
Down. That's down. That's a correct. That's a D for down. Down 7.
And that's a down 007. Right 46. The remainder is NA. Sirius and Rigel. For your alignments, 047 263 055. And that's 2 jet ullage for 15 seconds. Read back.
Hey, are you through now? Yeah, I got some pictures to take and that's it. Well, here's the Yankee Clipper. And I'll meet you over at that big mound. All right.
Clipper, go ahead.
Zero, talk to me. You have to take off the relay. Now they'll cut you out. Gonna bring the tons down.
Okay, Clipper, understand, you did not copy all of that pad, is that affirmed?
That's affirmative. It's impossible with those guys yakking. Okay. Wait, is that a big rock? Okay, Al, what are you up to? I'm coming your way. Let's start sampling. Okay. I'll be there in a minute. Houston, how long are you going to let us stay out? Bill? Hello, Houston?
Al, Houston, go ahead.
Okay, how long are you going to let us stay out?
Pete, you'll be extended 30 minutes, so you're out for a total of 4 hours. And it looks as though you're... Okay, you've got about 1 hour left. And it looks as though we're going to have to close off pretty much with the nominal plan and stand by. We have some words on the traverse back.
Okay. Standing over at the head crater. Why don't we start picking up some rocks, Pete, while we wait? Yeah. Can I get a picture of that? Sure do. Let me get it set up. Right, 8. 5 and then 8. Okay. There you go. Okay, grab her up, Pete.
Pete and Al, 2 things we'd like you to do on the traverse on the way back. One is to get samples and some documentation of those mounds. And secondly, if you can, get over to the 1,000-foot crater, which is northwest of the AlSEP, and get samples and documentation of that samples from there.
1,000-foot crater. Oh, that's where we are? Is that over there? You don't mean the head crater, do you? Let's get some of this mound down. Okay.
Negative. Well, if you're a head crater now, we'll give you a radar vector. Stand by.
You've already got pictures of this thing. Yeah, at 15 feet. I'm just taking it close up. Okay, go get up. Look at this black rock here. Okay, wait. Let me get close. Wait. Uh-oh. That's that ruin. I got it. I didn't get a picture of it. Okay. And that one? Yes. There you go.
Pete, Houston. The crater which we speak of is... Pete, the crater which we speak of is about 300 feet northwest of head crater.
Oh, I see it. You mean the great big one over here?
That's affirmative.
Okay. Yeah, we can go over there. Okay, but that's good. Wait.
And Pete and Al, we'll be talking with Yankee Clipper, giving him a maneuver pad for about the next 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Very good. Let me see if I can chip some of that off, Pete, with this. It's my tool here.
Yankee Clipper,
You know, you could work 6 or 7 hours here. Never bother you a bit.
Clipper, we have the relay out and we're ready to give you the maneuver pad.
Try to knock a piece of that off. Get the feeling that when that crater was made, it just threw out a big blob of dirt just before it landed. Yeah. Ain't anything to break. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised to find this is that micro breccia. You ain't got any took it real. Here, there you go. Let me get a picture.
Pete and Al, Houston.
That'll be a good. Go ahead.
We're trying to get a maneuver pad up to Clipper, and he's having a hard time copying it with your talking in the background. Could we have some silence for about 5 minutes while we get that pad up?
5 minutes to get that pad. Yep.
Okay, we'll be right back with you.
Clipper, Houston, are you ready to copy?
Go, man.
Lunar orbit, plane change 1, SPS, GNN, 36733, minus 073, plus 051, 119er, 471254, minus 00115, plus 03496, minus all zip. Roll, pitch, and yaw, all zeros. H sub A, 00625, plus 00573, 03497, 018, 03371, 05, 0026, 187. And that's Draco Beta, down 007, right 46. The remainder is NA. Cirrus and Rigel. Roll, pitch, and yaw 047, 263, 055. The yardage is 2 jets for 15 seconds. Read back.
Now we're back with you.
Okay, roger, roger. We're almost over to the 1,000-foot crater.
Roger.
Got about another 200 feet to go. You can see these linear patterns quite frequently on the surface, Houston. They seem to generally run from the north to the south. And they're just little lines. They're also in the dirt. Sometimes you see a large area. We're in an area right now that looks like it had a fresh impact not too long ago. Let me take a picture of this one, Pete. I got some neat ones right here. Okay? Looks like a secondary impact crater that occurred recently. Yeah, some of them do, don't they? They do. This looks like fresh. It doesn't have that old look like all the rest do. Come on. There's some of the glass on the bottom of there.
Roger, Pete and Al, we copy that. We show you're 3 hours and 7 minutes into it, into the EVA, and we'd like you back to the LEM to start the closeout in 10 minutes. That's at 3 + 1 7.
Okay, holy Christmas, we're going to have to smoke there, Houston.
That's affirmative.
Yeah, we're almost to the crater. Okay, well, you're not getting very many rocks by going this far, but that's what you want. That's what you want. Run, baby. Hey, when we start picking them up, let's try to get a larger sample. Hey, look at this. Looks like a brand spanking fresh impact crater. Look at that. Little fella. Huh? Sure does, doesn't it? Yeah, let's get some rocks right here. Here's some. Hey, get some pictures first. Get some pictures of that crater, and I'll get some over there. I get this one right here. Okay. Wonder why these look so fresh. Must be just a difference in materials. Well, it sure does look fresh, though, doesn't it? There's another rock for you. Okay. Listen, we need to find a grapefruit, too, you know. Yeah, there's a bunch around. Hey, damn it, there's rock. Whoops, wait a minute, I dropped it. Hold it, move on a little bit. Move on, move forward. Okay? Don't like hustling. Nosy job. Let's go. Okay? Get right to the edge of this crater and photograph and get a pan in it, and we don't have to come back this way. Look at that. That crater is spectacular, isn't it? Oh, wow, monster. Look at that rock. I'd like to... Oh, whatever. Get some of this bedrock. Hey, well, we may want to go back there tomorrow, but we can't go any further. Never get back in 10 minutes. Oh. Hey, there's bedrock right down here a little ways. Where? It's right down the hill. Hey, you're right. About 50 yards. Here I go. Hey, good show. You're right. But pan it first. Yeah, just a minute. I'm going to get in here. You got to go to intermediate cooling. Okay? And run just so far on min. Yeah, look at that. Don't they look like some looking into zero phase? Look at those fresh little jobber dudes. Now wait a minute. I want to go ahead and pan. Okay, well, let me get to 74. 74. You ought to have 2 F8, right? 50, and you're looking. You ought to have 8 over there, and 11 right there, and 8 over there. 1, 2. You can better believe it. 5. Now let me go back to F11. Okay. Have to smoke to get back to that lamp. We're a long way. So there we are. Take it, go straight. Got it. And just get over this rock down here. Looks like just a minute. Okay, now let me go over here and I give them a stereo of this baby. Okay? Let me just leap over here a ways. Houston, we're looking down at this big crater now, and it looks rather old. There's some bedrock bottom. I think you're right. It looks like there's some big boulders that are resting inside the rim, none on the rim like we see on a large crater that's further to the west by another 1,000 feet. But we don't see any outcroppings or rocks either that that we can look down and say, well, from the top of the rim down to about 20 feet or something, then we come to the underlying rock. But there is this rock that's very large and spread around. We're going to try to collect some of the samples. Yeah, I'm going to get that.
Roger, Al, we suggest you hustle. We show you're 3 hours and 11 minutes, and we'd like you back there around 17. 6 more minutes.
We're picking up a couple right now. We're on the way back. Just a minute. Right, there's a big block over there. Got it? I can't get it with the con. Overhead, I'll pick it up. And wait a minute. How about this? Get it? Push it over here and I'll get it. Push it over here. Okay, there. Drop it in my bag. Okay, you got anything else you want to put in your bag? Got it? Push another one over here. Okay, just a minute.
Roger, Pete and Al, we copy. We suggest you start smoking on back there. You're 313, and I'd like you back there in 4 minutes.
Okay, we're on our way. Let's go, Al. Yeah. Let me ask you something. What? Huh? That's interesting, isn't it? What? I was looking at that rock on top of the hill there. My distance here because there's nothing, but all the same. Yeah, I got it. Must have been 1,200, 1,300 feet, huh? At least. At least. You could travel a lot further than that. You know what? You can really make a long traverse. You got a good long-term OPS. What do you figure out my strides are? 10 feet? No, I'd say each foot only goes about, when you're running normal, I'd say you go about 3 or 4 feet, but you can just go indefinitely at this pace. Yeah. Don't get tired. Maybe you land flat-footed, then you just push off your toes, and let you go. Fun. Yeah. So we got that AlSEP up. Listen, when I get this rock box, I get some more rocks. Run us all around, we didn't get any rocks. Let's get some up here. Let's fill it. Yeah, Houston, we're approaching the AlSEP, headed back to the limit.
Roger, Pete, we copy.
Sure, I'm making this run all the way. Yeah. Ease over this way a little. Which way? Over towards your left? What do you want to do? Thought there were a couple of good rocks over there. Where? Be about halfway. Why don't we grab a couple of rocks here? Alright, here's one right here. Okay. Let me get a photograph of it. Hurry. We're on the way. Coming. Okay, there's a good one. Wait a minute. 8. Step in and get the picture. Got it? Got it. There you go. Good one. Okay. Here's another good one. Forget the picture. Okay? You're in the shadow. Step back just a little. I guess forget the picture. Okay?
Pete and Al, we're picking up your heavy footprints going by the seismometer.
That's great. You see? Yeah. Let's get one last shot of this thing. You good luck. I gotta get going on the rock box. Oh, okay. Let's go. Wait, hit, get one more. I feel like Ebenezer Scrooge or something whistling across the plains. Boy, there's a lot of that glass here. Okay, we're within about 300 feet of the lamp now. Houston?
Roger, Pete, we copy.
Look out. There's just rock. Halt. Look at that. I've never saw one like that before. Look at that. Okay. That green? What is it? See it? No, it was glinting at me. That's why I stopped. Okay. Heck with a burning rock bag. Let's go. Yes, sir. Let's go. Here, let's pick up a couple of these. Okay? Hey, those threads are a little different. They're more of the Gabbro type. Yeah, that's... Wait a second. I got to do here. Okay. Oh, hey, I'll tell you something you can do. Okay. Take the pan photographs again. I took them at 15 feet, I think, by mistake. Okay. And I'll get the rock box down, all right? Okay. Hey, Houston, we're back at the lamp.
Roger, Al. Pete, we copy. After you get finished with the core tube, Al, we'll have some instructions for you with the TV.
Sounds good. Okay, Pete, columns for a moment. The times are on the Mesa. Okay. They are? Now, which pans do you want me to take? Over here? No, front and over on the left and rear. 16, 12 each? Yeah, take 15. Okay, good. I'll take them again. I'm going to take a few pans first, Houston, if that's okay. I'll take about an additional 3 minutes. Hey, Al. Yes, sir? Never mind. Wait a minute. Come get it. I got it. Okay. Okay. One camera and ETV. That surveyor sure looks neat sitting on the side of that crater. Pretty steep walls down there. Not gonna have any trouble sleeping tonight. Okay, let me go get the other two pans, Pete. You stay still there. Okay, still sending millimeter. The hammer. Extended handle. Getting it right now. Got me. Okay, SRC number 1 coming out. Now the pans here. Get out the higher place. Again, always too low for the pan. Okay, this is a good spot, I think. Okay, that's that set of pans, Pete. Okay, one rock box open. Okay, one more set to go. Okay. I've got this bag of rocks on me here. Want me to bring them to you in a minute? Having trouble here with them rock box holders. Okay. That little trouble, I can help you with it. Yeah, this rock box keeps wanting to go up in the air. One scale.
Stand by, Clipper.
Gotta get this cord to, buddy. I'm doing it. As fast as I can.
Clipper Houston, we're watching the disky.
It's great. Okay, all the pans are done, Pete. Okay, come get the cord tube. Okay, in work. Okay. Here's this. Go to the back. I'll put it in the hand tool carrier. Yes, sir. Just gonna lay it in there. I'm not gonna, fit it in there right now so we can finish. Okay, here. Hang those on there too. Good. You want hung on there, Pete? Here, you bet. You bet. Got it. Let me go get that cord tube. Here's your cord tube right here. Slip it. Okay. Okay. It is.
Pete and Al, you're 3 + 2, 6 into the EVA. And Al, we like you to hustle. We like you back there at the bottom of the ladder in 3 minutes.
I'll hustle. Let me get your rock bag before where you get away. Okay, get that rock back. I'll go get this cord tube. I think I can make it in 3 minutes. All right, wait just a minute. Extend me 2 minutes. I'll go over and do their TV. Maybe they want a TV too. Got that? Yeah. Got the bag? Yep. How'd he go? I go for a cord tube. I go for a cord tube over near the TV and I come back by it. There you go. Now you're thinking.
Okay, Al. Good idea.
I sure wish we had more rocks. Yes? Say again? Wish we had more rocks. Okay, I'm cord tubing it right now. Go. I wish we had more rocks.
Pete, you can go ahead and fill up the remainder with the fines from that area.
Okay. Just to wait for Al to come back anyhow. Let me see if there's something I could be doing all this time. Yeah, one thing is shut down my water. Good word, I'm freezing to death again. Let's see. Scoop material, attaboy. Houston, we're getting the cord tube in real good. It's down almost full length now. Attaboy, Al. It's a little hard to drive in. You have to auger it a bit and pound it. But now it's full length. Let me take a picture of it and that'll be it.
Roger, Al. Sounds like you've got the lunar core tube technique worked out.
I got the record for core tube depth right now. In the pocket. Good
Copy your record of core tube depth, and you've probably got the record for flinging pieces of AlSEP across the lunar landscape.
And would you believe I found a use for the big scoop? Okay, here comes the core tube. Hey, got the cap ready, Pete? Yeah, this stuff comes right out. That's all right. Okay, bring it right back. Just a minute. Now, Houston, I'm coming right by the TV camera. Did you want me to do anything to it?
That's affirmative, Al. First, we'd like you to take and put the automatic light control switch to inside. Then open the aperture in steps and leave it at 10 seconds at each step.
Okay. It's now on inside. Okay, now I'm going to the aperture. Looking almost directly across front, by the way, Houston.
Roger. Call it out if you would, Al, while you're doing it.
F-22. Okay, I'm at F-22 right now. I'll stay there for about 10 seconds. Okay, going to the next one. Now, there's not a lot of marks on here, Houston. It's only about 3 marks. I'll just move it a little bit. Okay? I've moved it just a little bit. I'll leave it there for 10 seconds. Now I'll tell you when I come to the next marked one. Okay, moving again. Houston Rockbox 2 is going into the wide pad with the mylar or whatever you film or whatever you call that stuff off the SPN antenna going on top of it. Okay, and it's at 5-6 now, Houston. It's been there for about 5 seconds.
Roger, Al, we copy, and Pete, we copy. You got the rock box over there with the H film from the S-band.
Okay, now it's a little past 5-6. Opened up a little more. I'll bring you that core tube in a minute, Pete. Now I'm just looking for things to do. I got a whole bag full of soil. And rock box 2 out. Man, does that limb look pretty? Does that surveyor look pretty? Okay, I'm turning it again, Houston.
Roger.
Okay, now it's just a little bit above 2.2. Okay, now it's going to be wide open on the next move, which is right now. Okay, it's wide open. Standing by for some more instructions, Houston.
Okay, Al, would you do one other thing and pick the camera up and invert it? Maybe give it a shake or two and see if we can get any change. Will do. Upside down, I'm shaking it now.
I still am a little concerned about this plug on the back of the camera. It looks, doesn't look exactly copacetic. It looks like it's cracked a little bit. The fill material, and it looks like it could have melted or something. There might be a problem right in the wiring there. Okay, I've shaken it and what have you.
Okay, and Al, why don't you try moving that wire on the back and see if that will do anything.
Okay. I'll try to hold it in for 10 or 15 seconds. Okay, I'm holding it in now.
Al, I think we've run out of ideas here for the present time. Let's press on. If you take the camera over and put it in the lem shade, point it at a dark spot, the darkest spot you can find, and open the camera way up, f2.2.
Okay, will do. Let's go with the core tube. Nope. Okay, babe. Here you are. Take this hammer and core tube if you want. Got both of them in my hand here. Let me set the camera down, then I'll help you. Hold on. Hey, and a boy. Camera right there. And a shame my camera didn't work. That's right. Put that somewhere. I just drop it right in this baby right here. Okay, Pete. It looks like the dirt's in there. Yes, sir. It looks like the dirt is in there. Good. Put the cap on it too. Got it all unlocked here. Okay, unlock. That's it. That core tube's in the back. Oh, wait a minute. Give me give me my rocks off of here, will you? Sure will. They got a whole bag full of dirt there. Okay, here's a rock. What want me to do with it? No. Just give me the bag, the whole bag. Sorry. We want to save that bit? Yeah. Let's throw that bit in the box. Okay, I will. Let me have it. Okay. Here. No, not there. Here, you got it. Hey, that's a couple of neato rocks. Okay.
Pete and Al, Houston, we show your 3 plus 35 into the EVA, and you got plenty of consumables, so we suggest you go at a relaxed hustle to get back in.
Oh, okay. It's almost all done. I think we got it made. Hey, Al, I got to dump some of this dirt. Come here, pal. Just a second, let me move this TV. Just let me get that box. Okay, you get it. There you go. It's wide open now in the dark. Okay, Houston, it's wide open in the dark.
Okay, Al.
And I feel like the guy in the shopping center waiting for his wife. Okay, I'm standing here holding 2 bags, buddy. Coming. Why did you do this? Don't get tangled up in the LEC. Okay, what I want you to do, no. Dump some dirt in this bag. Dump some dirt in that bag. Yeah. And okay, how much? When you say stop, well, let's just keep on going for a little bit, okay? All right, let me look. All right? Boy, that's dirt. You better believe it. Not going to go many roses here, but no, that's good. That's plenty. Hold it. All right, now, let me shake her all down. That's a good bag full. Okay, we want me to do this, Pete? Wait a minute. You may need some help from you. Okay, help close that box? Yeah, okay. Get it in here, all right? I'll just set this here because we can always get it when we need it. Set it right there. Yeah, hang on to the box while I stuff it. Okay. Let me make sure I don't grab the seal. Okay, go. And you're right, that thing doesn't want to stuff, does it? Kind of flimsy. Gotta start making this lunar equipment a little more sturdy. These bags are all breaking open too. There's the AlSEP. And there's a rock box that's full of rocks. Okay, that looks good, Pete. Get that out of the way. Better put it in the middle. It's going to be right on its seal. There, it's up right there. Let's do it. You gotta have the room. It's closed, don't you worry. Okay, is that it? Wait a minute. Okay. Looks good. You got a good full box. Okay, close the door. Watch your handle there. Watch your handle. up all the pictures today. That's a good idea. I don't know how many I took. I wasted 36 on there. 140. Okay. Let's see, we sealed the organic thing, we moved the saddle bags, we scooped material, we stowed the SRC, we stowed the core tube, we closed the SRC, we got an EMU check, con checks. Hello, Houston, how you read?
Loud and clear.
Okay, how much time have we got, Houston? Hold on, Brian. Just a minute,
Pete, we show that you're 3 plus 38 into the EVA, and you got a fair amount of consumables, so don't rush too hard getting back in. Just do what you have to, and do it at a safe pace.
Okay, sounds good. Let me hear. It's frustrating. Okay, it is frustrating. Okay, hold it up just a little bit, Pete. Lift it up just a little.
Pete, would you confirm that you have the stereo camera over in the sun?
The stereo camera. Is your stereo camera in the sun, Pete? No, just a second. Okay, I want to see that first. Okay. Okay. Camera going. Reading in you and check commander. It's good.
1 minute to LOS.
They've got to pick this tool off. Read those camera. Okay, that's the front. Over in the wide pad. Next to my handy rock box 2, which is neatly covered. You want it sitting in the sunshine, is that correct, Houston?
That's affirmative, Pete.
Table picture, you're bothering your S-band. Did I hit it? Yep. Did I just lift your left foot up? Did I glue in the S-band? I don't think so, but you ought to check it before you go in. Okay. Don't think you did. It's a dangerous place. All over camera. There you go. Once you walk around and check it. Oops. Damn you. Oh, getting in a hurry. Da-da-da. Hey, Al. Yeah, I'm coming. Oh, okay. I don't like to come across that area. That S-band line is too tender. Okay, get that. Thank you. That's good. Okay. Okay. Pretty good idea putting that foil over there. Cool. Okay, let me check the S-band. Okay, and then we ought to dust each other off. It is. Man, we are filthy. We need a brush, a whisper. Okay, just an antenna lunar thing. I get in there and try that. Okay, all I got to do is get in as soon as we dust off.
Roger, Pete.
Okay, we're looking at the Earth. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Okay, dust me off and I'll dust you. Get in. I don't know what good you're going to do. Hey, it does dust off a little bit. Does it? Stand still. Okay. Yeah, I guess it does. Get some of that loose stuff. Hey, come over here by the ladder where you... It's going to be dark over here. No, I can see. Let me... Come on over here by the ladder. There you go. Oh, I see why. You get lower that way. Good idea. Good idea. Kick your boots real hard when you... Okay? Okay, now turn around this leg this way. Other way. I could crawl up the ladder halfway to get my upper on. Yeah, crawl up the ladder, okay, knock it off. There you go, that's a good idea. Go ahead and do that. See anything else above me? Anything? Just go ahead and start up the ladder. Okay? Do it. Oh, 12. There you go. You didn't quite make it. There you go. I did. Stay put. Okay?
Al, would you give us a mark when you're on the footpad?
Let me check this. Wait a minute, wait. Roger, I'm off the footpad right now. I'm standing on the ladder. Pete's dusting the boots off. Trying to keep some of the dust out of his limb.
Roger, Al, thanks.
Yeah, is it dusty? Just hold still for a while. Let me check it. Wait a couple. Yeah, but let me brush. Boy, they can develop a lot of it kicking their way. Okay, get out of your soul, your boots. Okay, go ahead on that. Okay. down. Raise your rear end. Attaboy. Got her. That's as far as I can go. I'll do a push-up. Slide in some more. On in. Very good. I'm in the hatch, Houston.
Roger, Al. Copy, you're in.
Okay. Maybe your old friendly third will get the ETB. Okay, just a second. Let me get my gear. Okay. Just a second. An ETB and 2 cameras ready to come up. Oh, there's my friend again. Al Bean. What? That thing's gonna drive me buggy. Guess what? Houston?
Go ahead, Pete.
You want me to switch over to lunar stay antenna? You want me to switch to lunar stay antenna right now while Pete's on the surface? Over.
Roger, that's affirmative. And track mode off.
Okay, I'm going to lunar stay right now. So we may lose comm for a second. If I don't hear from you, I'll come back up.
Roger.
Stay. Houston, Apollo 12, how do you hear on lunar stay?
Intrepid, you're loud and clear. Sounds like Pete did the job.
Thank you, ETB. Sure did. Got your signal strength, Houston? Go ahead and start ETB up. I've got good. I'm going track mode to off.
Roger.
Okay, now. Just a second, Pete. I haven't got the ETB rigged. 1 second. Okay.
Intrepid, signal strength is good.
Okay. Matter of fact, you sound stronger, Houston.
I believe so, Pete.
Okay. Need to mount it. Got it. We got it. But wait a second. Let me clear a nice little room here for it. Hey, are we going to jettison this garbage bag at the end of this EVA? Yes, sir. Okay, let me get it in good position. Why don't you throw it out right now? That's a good idea. You're not getting rid of it. It's a good idea. Just move it out of the way. That's a smart one. Okay. Here it comes. Just a second. Okay. Just a second. Don't worry about it. Okay. Cool. Won't bother. Get it when you come up. Power up. Okay. Just a second. Let me try something that might be just easier on all of us. I don't have to run one over a pulley. I just pull it up. It doesn't weigh anything. That's right. It's a pulley. It's easier this way. Anyway, go ahead, pull. 1, 2, 3. Got a boy. And I got an idea. Now you pull it. You pull. Wait a minute. I was making a mess. Never mind. Keep on pulling. Okay. Okay, just a second. All right. Put my transfer bag in. Secured. Okay. Bring her on back. Okay. Wait. Don't let it get hang up. Coming. Let her go. No, wait a minute now. Just keep it taut. Okay. Hey, you can't do it that way, Al. Take it easy. Okay, do that slow. Attaboy. Attaboy. Now, I ain't let go of it. Here is that. I got 1 rock box coming up. Okay, Al. Easy does it. Easy does it. Wait a minute now. Does it. Easy. You're pulling when I don't want you to pull. Okay, now pull. Okay, now we gotta give it the heave-ho. Ready? 1, 2, pull. Oh, got it made. Okay, lift her up a little bit, Pete. And let come forward. Maybe it's heavy. That's right in the door, though. Let me slide that in here. Okay, Houston, 1 rock box inside.
Roger, Pete. Copy. 1 SRCN.
Okay, bring her out. Okay. with a snake. Okay, oh boy, now, he doesn't get all this good stuff and put it over here in the gear pin. Okay, now, come. Hey, you're going to hang on to it and hand it to me, right? So I can tie it on the porch? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah, mine's 30. Okay, Houston. What do you want me to do? Get in?
Just in contact. Madrid confirmed. CSM Volgat in the downlink.
That's affirmative, Pete. If you've got the ETB and the rock box in, then climb in yourself. Intrepid, Houston. Intrepid, Houston.
Ready for me to come in, Al? I'm ready. It's up to them. I know what happened to Houston.
On net 2.
I'm not sure that lunar stay didn't do it. I'd better go back on track and get him back. Push.
Intrepid, Houston, stand by.
Okay, what's your problem?
Okay, we had a changeover from one site to another down here. It was all on our end. No problem with your antenna. It's working well.
Okay, you guys ought to call those things out in advance. That's been happening all the way through this flight.
Roger, Pete, we concur. And go ahead and press on the ingress.
Okay. All right, Houston, Mark, I'm on the footpad.
Mark.
Check, Madrid. Welcome.
That was easy. I just closed my feed water. You might want to do that too. Probably a good idea. Let me see if I can find it back here. Okay, I just closed mine. Okay. Coming up the ladder. Gosh, you're shaking the whole mill. Sorry about that. We get a warning because you haven't got the feed water. Got cooling for quite a while. Yeah, understand. Okay, one garbage bag. Anything else there you want to get rid of? Not a thing. All right, hand me the LEC. Okay, the LEC's got a kind of a little slip knot in it because the... Got it? Yeah.
Pete, on your way through the hatch, will you give a check on the seal?
Check on the seal. Okay, I can see it probably better than he can from this side, Houston. Seal looks real good. I'll tell you what we did do. When we got out, I can't believe I did that. Yeah, you did. Because I remember you were hitting here, and then when I backed up, I tell you, we probably just ought to put a piece of tape over it. Okay. That's my feed water. Running through the skin of the hatch, and for about a 10-inch cut there, and it didn't hurt the insulation, didn't hurt the hatch, and I don't know whether you want to put a piece of tape on there or just forget it. Doesn't look like it's going to bother anything. I'd say just forget it. Okay, Pete, why don't you get over on your side, okay? Let me move over. Okay. I just checked your circuit breakers, and they're all good. All right. Just a second, I'm not out of the way yet. All right, but I want you to hold the door for a minute while I close this front. Well, I've got to get out of the way. Front thing here.
Pete, we concur. No tape.
All right. Okay. Okay. Now, wait a second, Pete. Let me back up a little better. Okay, tell me which way to go. Just a second. Okay, you're just perfect. Shoot right on in. Get your chest down in your rear end. There you go. Got it. Go a little bit to the left. Get a little further till your head bumps. Do a push up and you're fat. A little bit to the left. A little bit further to the left. That's it. Up. Show. A little bit. Okay. You're in the best possible position. Scoot in a little more. There you got it. I'm in. No sweat. Okay, now careful when you turn around. You got into close. Okay. Boy, you look dirty. No, you do too. Hey, what's your turn around? I'll get this hatch. Okay, it says first speed water closed. We did that. Forward hatch, close and lock. Yeah. When you're out of the way, I'll slide over and lock. Am I out of the way? Not yet. It might turn around. Just a minute. and knees and lock this thing. Yep. Give it a push down. Wait just a second. Let me raise my visors. I see what's going on in here. Okay. Can you give me push me down? I am pushing you down. Need further? Well, just back up and let me tilt further forward. It's just as good. I can't go back any further. Why don't you let me close it? Okay, see if you can reach it. Just a little bit out of my reach. You might be able to get it. Okay. Easy. I'm ready. Let me get back to the corner. What's your place? There you go. Hatch closed. Did you get it? Yep. Good show. Okay. Okay, next one. Dump valve both auto. I've verified this one. Verified that one. That one's auto. Okay. Look at some first. Okay. SO2 and press flags may come on during repress. If SO2 less than 10%, manually control cabin repress to maintain positive PGA pressure. Forget it. Okay, lighting, enunciator, numeric sprite. Wait a minute, easy. There you go. Okay, now I'm going to go over here. Over just a little so I can turn around. Oh, you did your circuit breaker. The best I can, easy does it. What are you trying to do? Look at that stop button you press. Yeah. See? I got to turn around. Repress valve. Okay, well I can reach the repress valve if you want. Yeah, I got her here. Does it? Why don't you reach it? It may be better if you could. Can you reach cabin repress to what? Auto? Cabin repress to auto. Press legs A and B to cabin. Okay. Master alarm and this cabin repress. Let's watch the pressure. Cabin pressure starting up. Watch PSI. Coming in. It's coming in good. Actually, loses it. Repressure coming in.
Cabin pressure 2 pounds.
Yeah, press O2 off. When you get up to it, take it more.
£3 pounds.
Yeah. Can you verify that I got mine off? What? Will you verify that I got mine off?
4 pounds.
I'll pull your diverter valve up. Check your weather. And you do have it up. Okay, Houston, there's a cabin at 4.6. Okay, master alarm, let me turn it off.
Roger, Pete, we copy. And we show that down here.
Repress suit as required. Here, operate here. Okay. Here it comes. Okay. Okay. Cabin repress valve closes at 4. Verify cabin press stable. Yes. Cabin gas return to auto. Okay. Cabin gas return auto. Wait a minute. Get over here. Okay. Auto. Suit circuit relief auto. That's already auto. That's right. Suit gas diverter. Push cabin. Push cabin. Verify EVA circuit breaker configuration. On your side, suit fan number 1 closed. Wait just a second. Suit fan 1 closed, and I'll close the suit fan delta T. Okay. And I'll also notice CCS caution H2O step, and I got them. And COM TV open. Houston, do you want me to turn off the TV or leave it on?
That's affirmative, Al. Turn it off.
Okay. And it says golf gloves, helmets, visors, and all that. Hey, let's go off relay. We're going off relay right now, Houston. How do you want me to go, Al?
Roger, copy. You're going off relay. Intrepid, Houston. Intrepid, Houston. Intrepid, Houston. Intrepid, Houston.
This is Apollo Control. It will probably be a few minutes before we have communications back as the crew reconfigures their communications equipment from the backpacks to the LEM system.
Houston.
This is Apollo Control. The participants in the Apollo 11 crew news conference are on their way to the large auditorium at this time, and the news conference should start shortly in the large auditorium.
Intrepid, Houston.
This is Apollo Control at 119 hours and 19 minutes. The flight surgeon reports that the BTU expenditure on Pete Conrad was 900 BTUs per hour. On Al Bean, 1,000 BTUs per hour. We do not have heart rates yet. We'll pass those along as soon as we get them. We will be taking this line down when the Apollo 11 crew news conference starts. We will tape during that news conference and turn those tapes over to the transcript typist. Yankee Clipper is scheduled to make a plane change to put it in the same plane as the LEM at liftoff time.
VHF-A off, B received. VHF-A off, B received. Code ICS push to talk.
That plane change coming at 119 hours, 47 minutes, 12 seconds will be service propulsion system. Out of plane to the north, a delta V of 349.7 feet per second, burn time of 18 seconds. This will move the ground track of the command module 3.5 degrees north of the present ground track at the landing site. 3.5 degrees north at the landing site.
Okay, we don't have to worry about it right now. Let's get out. We want to get out all this gear, and we'll talk to you later.
Roger.
Let's go to connect to LabCom. Okay, audio commander, VHF-A off, B receive. A is off, B is receive. Code ICS-PTC relay off. Okay, com, VHF, off, on left side. Recorder off and uplink squelch off. All done? Okay, to verify descent O2. Yeah, okay. Connect O2 supply to LMP first. Just a minute. MEE's over here. How did that get undone? Did you undo it? O2. O2. What are you going to do? Oh, you don't want to connect you. You're going to have to turn around this side to me, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, you got to turn all the way around that way. Attaboy. Yeah. What did this do? Okay. Turn on, wait a minute. Let's fill open and then close after 2 minutes. Do it on my mark. 3 mark. Hey, Al Bean, that was a hell of a show. Bad the TV didn't work. Could you recycle that stop button? I'd feel a lot better. Yeah. I can't see it from here, Al. I'll have to wait. Maybe it. Although I think you tend to underestimate distances. Okay, you got to go 2 minutes, and hey, I did that. Got a ball joint in it or something. It's a good thing the TV wasn't working. Yeah, I got a lot of pictures of you around the AlSEP. I got good pictures of you.
Pete, we're reading you on Vox.
You got 2 minutes. Turn her off. Okay. Off? I don't know. Wait a minute.
We're 5 minutes away from acquisition of the command module, Yankee Clipper. This is Apollo Control at 119 hours, 30 minutes. We will take the line down now for the news conference.
Was the only men on Earth who have worked on the lunar surface. We have a tight schedule this morning. Neil and Buzz agreed to give us 30 minutes of their time. They're going to have to go back to get some sleep, and then they'll be up again all night tonight as they were last night, I guess it was. Do either of you have any opening observations, or should we go right to questions? Thinking particularly in the area of the EVA we just saw.
I guess we could just say that overall, from our point of view, was a extremely successful day. We didn't see anything. I didn't see anything in my observations of their activities that would indicate any significant surprises from the kinds of things that we ran into during our flight. In general, their observations seem to agree, and in fact, since they spent a bit more time than we did in making them, I'm sure that they had a great deal to what was observed.
This is Apollo Control at 120 hours 2 minutes. That lunar plane change burn by Yankee Clipper was performed successfully. We do not have the actual delta V achieved yet. We'll get that from the flight dynamics officer shortly. However, the burn was on time, and it was an 18-second burn as programmed. It was out of plane to the north and was expected to change the ground track 3.5 degrees to the north at the landing site. We'll join the air to ground again live now.
Yankee Clipper, Houston.
Go ahead.
Dick, we'd like you to go to REAC at the present time, and if you lose signal, then go on back to auto. For the peak period, we'll have you go to the Omnis.
Intrepid, Houston.
Go ahead.
Intrepid, your last step on Post-EVA 1 card where you reverse the O2 hoses. We suggest that's a good time to check for the water.
Okay, Houston. We are just about at that step right now. We're just reconfiguring the cameras. Keep you posted. The plisses are all recharged, and batteries replaced, LiOH canisters, and first O2 charge.
Roger, we copy.
This is Apollo Control at 120 hours 11 minutes. We now have from Dr. John Zigglesmith the heart rates during EVA.
Pete, our intent on that comment about the Bliss O2 hoses is to be assured that those hoses are straight and that you do get all the water running out of them, that there's no low places in the hoses which the water can lie.
Okay, drain the hoses. That's the idea, okay?
That's affirmed.
The average heart rate for Pete Conrad throughout the EVA period was 105. His high was 150. His low was slightly less than 80. The average for Al Bean, 121. His high, 151. His low, 82.
Yankee Clipper.
Yankee Clipper, Houston. On the high gain, manual, we need pitch minus 31, yaw 241. Correction on the yaw, that's 247.
Hello, Houston. I hear you right now on high gain.
Dick, we got you loud and clear.
Yeah, this thing's acting up, so watch it.
Roger, in the react mode, you went off.
point, go back to high bed rate.
Say, Dick, that was a fantastic job you did on picking up the surveyor and the limb. That's well done. Plus the burn change, the plane change and the burn. You've been doing a good job.
Thank you, sir.
Clipper, Omni Bravo. Clipper, Omni Bravo.
Houston, we're going to modulate PM.
Intrepid, ready to copy.
Roger, we just went to modulate PM.
Roger, Pete.
Clipper, Houston, will you confirm you're on Omni Bravo?
Negative on 5G right now. Would you like to go on Bravo?
That's affirmative, Dick. Go Omni Bravo, present time. Yankee Clipper, Roger, copy master alarm. Yankee Clipper, we see nothing down here. You're still looking good.
This is Apollo Control at 120 hours 34 minutes. Yankee Clipper has 12 minutes of acquisition time left in this 19th lunar revolution. The crewmen of Intrepid are busy recharging the portable life support systems, refilling them with oxygen, getting the lamp reconfigured. After they complete that, we will have a short debriefing session between the ground and Intrepid on this first EVA. Mission Control Center flight controller teams will change shifts right after that briefing. We're estimating the change of shift news conference for 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time.
Houston, you'll never believe what we've been doing for the last 35 minutes.
Go ahead. We're waiting.
I'm going to take this 35-cent scale that they sent out here to weigh these bags with and break it over somebody's head.
I take it you're having a malfunction with the bag. The bag and the scale.
The nut. No, just the scale. The nut came off the top of the adjustment, and that's the end of the scale.
Pete, we're busy activating the scale experts.
Hey, tell me where they stowed the pliers in here.
Stand by, Pete. Pete, our first cut on the plier location is in one of the PPKs.
Roger.
Pete, it's in the lower lunar boot compartment.
Yankee Clipper, 1 minute to LOS.
Yankee Clipper, Houston. Intrepid, Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
Al, how are you coming on weighing the water? Our suggestion is that you, if you don't see that you're going to be able to do it in a short period of time, that you move on. Suggestion is that you look for something where you can accurately measure its volume, and we'll calibrate it when you come back. And the last alternative is just plain guess at the volume.
Okay, Houston, we'll let us think about it a minute. We're still working on the scale.
Roger, we copy.
Eureka, we did it. We got the nut back on.
Where was he?
Well done, Intrepid.
Houston, 1 RCU weighs 3.8 kilograms on this nickel-dime scale.
Copy, 3.8 kilograms.
Well, if that's what kg stands for at the top of the scale, I'm sorry, make it 0.38. 0.38.
Roger, we copy 0.38. You had us wondering down here. A few of us. The metric fellows were wondering.
Me too. This bag is really filling up, Houston.
Roger, Al, is that the CDRs?
That's right.
Intrepid, for your information, your EVA went 4 hours and 1 minute. And Al, you were the shortest in terms of quantity remaining. Your plus H2O was down to 47 minutes remaining. And Pete, your O2 was most critical on you, and you had still 2 hours and 7 minutes left.
Okay. Okay, Pete's water bag weighs 0.26 kilograms.
Copy, 0.26.
Hey, Houston, while we're doing this, what was our BTU output level, do you figure?
Stand by.
I say, what BTU level do you think we were working at?
Pete, you averaged out at 900 BTU, and Al, you averaged out at 1,000.
What kind of signals you getting from the AlSEP? Is that running all right?
That's affirmative. It's running real well. The PSC and the LSM are up and working, and they're just going through the activation phases for the remainder.
Okay. 0.17 kilograms for the LMP's water.
0.17. Got it.
And Houston, I'm going to go ahead and top off our plisses. And while we're doing that, I guess we ought to get into our EVA debriefing with you.
Roger, we're standing by for that. Intrepid Houston, we also have your liftoff block data for Rev 20 through 24.
Wait, what? Go ahead, Houston.
Okay, Intrepid, liftoff block data, Rev 20 through 24. 20 T8, 122, 19er, 32. 21 T9, 124, 17, 54. 22 T10, 126, 16, 13. 23 T11, 128, 14, 34. 24 T12, 130, 12, 59er.
Roger, copied 122, 1932, 124, 1754, 126, 16, 13, 128, 1434, 130, 12, 159.
That's correct, Al.
Say, Houston, I'm a little bit puzzled about that TV camera. Do you think it had some sort of mechanical failure, or we pointed at the sun too much?
That's a question right now, and we're trying to figure it out. We got mechanical and Vidicon burn people taking sides. We're not sure right now.
You got lots of room, we'll bring it back for you.
That is a possibility, Intrepid.
Okay, Houston, did you have any questions you wanted to ask us about the EVA?
That's affirmative. We'd like to get your comments first if we could, and then we'll take up the questions and recommendations that we can come up with.
Okay, my first comment is I got water in both my boots and it's driving me buggy.
Roger, copy water in the boots.
My second comment is the EVA went pretty well as planned. I think that most everything, once we got to a test, the way we had practiced it back there, we got it done. It was kind of the unforeseen, as usual, which almost got us behind. I will say one thing. It very definitely took about 10 minutes or so to adapt to what was going on, but as soon as I did, I really got to hustling, and I think Al felt the same way.
I think from our end down here, Pete and Al, you did a tremendous job. You were able to go along, as you said, on the nominal things and take care of the off-nominal also. There's quite a few points there where we might not have met the objective had you not played heads-up ball.
Yeah, that's the handy of having a hammer aboard. Well, my art was if I throw it, he could pull that cask out of there. I mean, the element out of the cask.
Al, you should have been a surgeon.
As far as the geology goes, that was me that was beaten with the hammer, not Al. As far as the geology goes, we really didn't have a chance to look too hard, but I think it's very obvious that there are a variety of different kinds of rocks. I would also like to say that I think that we're in the most favorable position to get to the surveyor. I don't think we want to walk down the crater wall from the crater wall side that the surveyor's on. I think what we want to do is walk down in the crater right from the limb across the bottom and walk up the surveyor. It looks far too steep to approach from the other side, near the upper part. That's number one. Number two, I think that we're pretty well game for any kind of a traverse that you want us to make. What we could do here in a few minutes is sit down with our book and put together the best of spot 3 and 4. And y'all could do the same thing.
Okay, Pete, we're leaning right now towards the traverse for Site 4, although we wouldn't take it necessarily in the same order it's spelled out there. If you want, you could get out your notes on board for Site 4, and we could give you a tentative spell out of the order in which you would hit those points. And in looking at it, I see it would take you down the western wall of the Surveyor Crater, which is, I believe, the way you want to go.
Yeah, let me find number 4 here in just a second. I'll be right with you. That would work out pretty darn clever, actually, to start at FC, which is essentially where we landed there.
Roger, that's affirmative. We show our present thoughts on where you landed are R2 15.0. And if you like, I'll go ahead and give you the order in which you could hit those points that are spelled out, A through G.
Now wait a minute, I'm going to improve your knowledge of where we are. It just came to me what crater I'm looking into here. I am sitting approximately 120 feet northeast from the number 3 crater. That's 3 in age. That is on the east side of the head crater, which would be Q. As a matter of fact, we're right on about Q5 and about 14.1.
Roger, Pete, we copy that. The back room will be thinking about that, and we'll get back to you on it. That puts you pretty close.
Okay, now give me some words about the water in my boots. I'm not kidding. I got water in my boots, but I want to know what to do about it now. I didn't get any water out of my drain hoses. And I'm just beginning to pick up water in my left boot. I had it in my right boot for a while.
Okay, stand by, Pete. We'll be right with you.
Okay, I'll tell you the first thing I'm going to do is disconnect the suit hoses.
Okay, we're thinking about that, Pete, and why don't we go on with this debriefing, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can come up with a good recommendation. Pete, can we go ahead with the debriefing? What I'd like to do is to give you the recommended order for the points in Traverse 4.
Okay, just a second. I disconnected my hoses, and this blue hose is really pumping out pretty moist air. And I'm just going to let it pump it out. The air is ice cold air, and I think that's part of the problem. Is there some way that we can warm up this air?
Stand by with that, Pete. Pete, would you give us the position of the suit temperature control valve, and also confirm that the LCG pump circuit breaker is pulled?
Okay, suit temp is full cold. I guess we'll go to full hot on that.
Affirmative.
And the LCG pump breaker is out.
Roger.
Okay, go ahead. Give me your recommended sites now.
Roger. Okay, number 1 would be F. And that's head crater. Number 2, B, bench crater. Number 3, A, sharp crater. And we might possibly delete this depending upon how you're doing on the timeline at that point. Number 4 is C, halo crater. Number 5, D, surveyor crater. 6 is E, block crater. And we'll omit G.
Okay, now, where is A? Oh, it's sharp crater, is that right?
That's the firm. A is sharp crater. And we may just cut across that corner depending upon how you're doing with the timeline.
Yeah, but don't we also want to get out here on this possible Copernican ray stuff? Oh, excuse me, you'll clamp material.
Roger, we do want to get off after that Copernican ray material. 2 points. One is further out than you might be able to hack in the normal traverse for the documented samples. And 2, we're not too sure exactly where that line really lies. If you can, go on over to get that into that area without taking a lot of time away from the other documented sampling. Press on.
Okay, now in looking at the map, we got all the way over to, if you go to, what is it, the general map, map 5, whatever you want to call it, we get over there in that shelf crater. That's where you sent us. And we got to that fella. So some of that stuff we picked up might be of that Copernican ray material. We also have photographs down there of that shelf, which everybody thought was interesting. I took a set of stereos in that thing all the way around that big crater. Now, we made it over there with no strain. Matter of fact, we ran over and ran back and nothing flat. So I think it's reasonable to go as you have indicated, which would be 1 starting at F, which is right in front of the spacecraft, then going to sharp, then going to bench, then to halo, then to the surveyor crater, then to block, and back to the spacecraft. How's that sound?
Roger, Pete, that sounds real good. Understand you'd like to go sharp and then bench.
Well, yeah, we could try that.
Roger, no problem. Okay, Pete, if you would take a look at the information you have there on those sites, and we'll be getting back to you in the pre-EVA briefing and talk a little bit more about the location of the sampling, the core tubes and the trench site sampling.
Okay.
You may have some pretty good ideas on that now after being able to look at it firsthand. And Pete, we have several questions for you related to the EVA. We'd like to move through these pretty quickly as we know we ought to get you off to bed pretty quickly.
Okay.
First, a question on the water in the boots. When was the first time you got water in the boots, Pete? And Al, do you have any in at the present time?
Al doesn't have any. I noticed that just starting before I just got off the suit loop to prep for EVA, I noticed that when I started in my right boot when I came back in, and these hoses, blue hose, of course, was pumped out about 3 or 4 3/4 inch balls of water when I first disconnected it just a few seconds ago.
Roger. Thank you, Pete. Question for you, Al. In the EVA prep, the PLISCOM check took longer than nominal. What corrective action did you take? And do you think we may have a problem the second time around?
Not at all. It was completely by error. On the front of the RCU, there's a switch. It goes main, off, push to talk or something like that. Momentary it is. And we should have had it at main, and we didn't. And so we were a little confused there for a while. It was entirely an onboard problem. Question for you, Houston. How long was our total EVA prep time?
Stand by on that one. Pete, your total EVA prep time was 2 hours and 8 minutes.
Okay, I believe we'll do it in about 1 plus 45 tomorrow as planned. It's like Al said, one, we made a couple of mistakes, and the other one, we were just had our heads up and locked. Something we didn't have on a checklist, and we should have known better.
Pete, Al, second question. When you put the core tubes in, do you now think it's feasible to join 2 core tubes together and perhaps get at least 1.5 core tube lengths in? Something on that order?
Yeah, it was getting harder as I drove it in, just like it does back on Earth. But I think if you wanted to stand there and count, maybe 3 times as long as you would have to drive in one, you could do it. And I don't know if we could do that now, though, with those pins in. But maybe we can take those pins out and put 2 up together. I should be willing to give it a try if you'd want to do it.
Okay, we'll be thinking about that one and get back to you with it. Apparently the augering is what made the difference there. If you're looking at your map...
Dad, and you've got to count the...
Go ahead.
No comment there.
Roger, stand by on that deck.
Okay, Houston, if you're watching the computer, I'm going to bring it out of standby and put it back in again to update the clock time.
Roger, Intrepid.
There's another one of those downlink too fast alarms.
Yankee Clipper, Houston, we're ready for the E-mod. Roger, Intrepid, copy 36.1 volts. And would you say which ones those apply to? Clipper, you gave me a reading, 36.1 volts. I didn't copy. For which batteries were you reading that out?
Okay, that's 3 of them, battery C.
Roger, and we'll be up to you with an RCS update in a minute.
Yankee Clipper, Houston. Stick for the sleep period in order to get a little extra signal merging on the Omnis. We'd like, first of all, you'll be turning your high gain to off, S-band normal, voice to off, S-band auxiliary tape to off, and if you have to call ground, do it on down, voice backup. Clipper, did you copy?
Intrepid Houston, would you give us aft Omni? Intrepid Houston.
Go ahead, Houston.
First, would you give us aft Omni, and we're ready to pick up with the debriefing.
Aft, S-band, is that what you want?
Intrepid negative, that's the VHF antenna.
Houston.
And Intrepid, we're ready to pick up with the debriefing.
Okay, Houston, go ahead.
Okay, 2 questions related to the mounds which you saw out there. Is the object at R5 13.1 a mound or a rock? And secondly, confirm that you did get a sample of the mound material.
Yes, we got a sample of the mound material. Got lots of them. And would you state in the coordinates?
Coordinates are R5 13.1.
No, I don't think so, Houston. This mound is too small to show up like that. I believe I'll have to look at it a little bit more here for a minute and think about it. The mound, I'll tell you where the mound is. The mound is not seen on the map. What you gave me was a crater.
Roger, we copy that. And on that mound sample, you got material from the mound as Roger, we copy that. And on that mound sample, you got material from the mound as well as material around the mound itself.
That's right. We can hit it again tomorrow and document a sample if you want.
We'll talk to you about that in the briefing before the EVA, Pete. And a question on the number and sizes of rocks. What was the ratio of fines to rocks that you finally ended up with?
I put 2 of the large scoops worth of fill in one bag that had 3 rather large rocks in it. I think it's 3. And the other bag of rock filled half the rock box, and I guess there were, what would you say, Al, 10, 12 rocks in there. And the rock box is full to the top. I could get anything more in there, I'll tell you that. I get the torches in there. That's it.
Roger, we copy that. One question on the side dust cover. Was the side dust cover well aligned after reclosing? And the reason for asking that is in case we suspect a misalignment, we would try to activate that now, and if it doesn't work, we'd have a manual backup.
The side dust cover popped off about 3 times, Houston. And the last time it popped off was when we just finished aligning it neatly, level, and we put out the cold cathode eye gauge, and the cover popped off again. And we didn't want to disturb the experiment to try to put the cover back on. We spent already overtime on it, so we just left the cover off. So as the experiment sets right now, the cover is off. Now, if this is not acceptable, I guess we could take a swing by there tomorrow and try to put the cover back on. And we could put it on lined up accurately, as it was to begin with, if that's what you want.
Okay, stand by on that, and we'll be massaging that one tonight.
Okay, my recommendation is, unless it's going to hurt the side, to leave it just like it is, because it's just a precariously balanced experiment over there. and it's going to take time to do it right.
Roger, we copy that, Al. And Pete, could you give us an estimate of the number of rocks you have on board?
I didn't really get a count, Houston. Let me see. I guess it'd be about, what did you say, 15 to 20 rocks is all.
Okay, we're looking for really the quantity of rocks, pounds of rocks.
That rock box is heavy, I'll tell you that. That's, I think it's right up to max.
Roger, that's good enough. One last question, Al. When you took the fuel element out in the extraction, what was the force profile like? In other words, did it all of a sudden come free at one point, or did it gradually come free as you extracted it?
Well, Pete started pounding on the side, and as it came out an eighth of an inch at a time until it was about, make that a 16th of an inch at a time until it was about 3/8 of an inch out. And once it was 3/8 of an inch out, it slid out rather easily.
Roger, we copy that.
What's the fuel can made out of?
Graphite. That's graphite.
Okay, well, I pretty well was beginning to bang it up pretty badly. As a matter of fact, I think I cracked it. I better go look at it tomorrow. And but I was wrapping it as hard as I could, and was getting about an eighth of an inch at a time until he finally got about, what would you say, Al, an inch and a half out, and then it came all the way.
Roger. Pete, no problem with that. You don't have to go back to it.
Okay.
Pete, we have a procedure here in order to get the water out of the suit loop. First, suit loop, or the suit isolation, disconnect both. Disconnect the O2 hoses. The suit isolation to suit flow, both. Lower the outlet of the hose to floor for about 2 minutes. Suit isolation to disconnect both. Connect both O2 hoses, suit isolation, suit flow, both.
Okay, I understand that one, and we'll do it a little bit. We're eating right now. I got my hoses disconnected anyhow.
Roger, Pete. And we don't see a real easy way of getting the water out of the boots. If you turn the heat way up, we may be able to dry some of it out. And the other thing is to use gravity in whatever way you could use it.
I don't have that much water in there, and it's drying up, or at least it's as warm as I am right now. So it's not bothering me, and it's no sweat.
Roger.
I just want to make sure the suit loop's running right, that's all.
Roger, Pete.
Hey, Houston, question for you.
Go ahead.
Here's a question for you, Houston. With a tape meter being like it is, and those erratic readings we seem to be getting approaching a PDI as far as the backup parallel monitor checks, how are we going to use that tape meter tomorrow when we're trying to update the ags range and range rate?
That's a good question, Al. We'll be working on that one. That's another one tomorrow. We're going to have a lot of people fighting hard over the sleep period.
Call up down 78. Yeah, I think we could just call down 78 with C20 running. Is that right? You could do that. And the first thing that I'd propose doing, Houston, is we'll get a quick airborne check after we launch and I get a manual lock on or something, and go do a firm 63 and check the tape meter against the Disky.
Roger.
That's no big deal.
Roger, Intrepid. We recommend also that you shoot for the 3.5-hour EVA.
Okay.
Roger, we'll wake you up at the nominal time in the flight plan.
Okay.
Clipper, Houston. Yankee Clipper, Houston. Yankee Clipper, Houston.
Houston Clipper, go ahead.
Clipper, you have AC roll selected in the DAP. Would you verify that your AC thrusters are also enabled?
Yeah, that's what I can do.
Dick, we also have liftoff block data for Rev 20 through 24 when you're ready to copy, and your RCS totals if you're interested.
Yeah, I sure am interested. Let me have those for a second, though.
Roger, Dick.
Okay, go ahead.
Rev 20, T8, 122, 19er, 32. Rev 21, T9, 124, 1754. 22, T10, 126, 1613. Rev 23, T11, 128, 1434. Rev 24, T12, 130, 1259er. And your RCS total at a GET of 121 plus 30 is 57.7. And alpha through delta are 60.7, 55.5, 58.8, 56.0.
All right, copy. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Clipper, and say again the question. Clipper, again, you were broken. Repeat the question.
Okay, I guess that's it tonight, huh?
Roger, that's it, Dick, except for one thing. Would you verify that your pyro bat readings are 36.1, or rather than 37.1?
They are 37.1.
Copy, 37.1. Thank you. We'll talk to you in the morning.
Okay.
This is Apollo Control at 121 hours 59 minutes. In Mission Control, we're changing shifts at this time. Flight Director Glenn Lunny has taken over from Flight Director Jerry Griffin. Our capsule communicator is astronaut Paul Weitz. The change of shift press conference will begin shortly in the Houston News Conference. The participants are leaving Mission Control at this time. At 121 hours 60 minutes, 122 hours rather, this is Mission Control Houston. This is Apollo Control at 122 hours 57 minutes. During the change of shift briefing, we said goodnight to the crew of Intrepid and also to Dick Gordon aboard Yankee Clipper. We last heard from Yankee Clipper at about 122 hours. The CSM has now gone behind the moon, and we're scheduled to reacquire in about 34 minutes. Pete Conrad came up at 122 hours 15 minutes and gave us a crew status report. He said that the crew is in super shape, that Al Bean had taken one of the decongestant tablets prior to the EVA, and he said that the crew planned to follow the EVA timeline for their second EVA. We requested that Al Bean also attempt to remove any water accumulated in his suit circuit. Al followed the recommended procedure and reported that there were just a couple of small drops of water accumulated in the suit circuit. We said goodnight to Conrad and Bean in Intrepid at 122 hours 37 minutes. We have heard nothing from them since that time. We've accumulated a total of about 8 minutes of taped conversation. We'll play that back for you now and then continue to stand by live.
Go ahead, Intrepid.
Roger, when do you want us to change give me a time for the LIOH cartridge change, would you please?
Okay, sure will, Pete. Now, we got a couple more questions to get rid of some Irish pennants here, and when you answer these, we can turn you loose to go to sleep. First off, what are your intentions for your suit hose configuration for sleep? Over.
Al says he's hot. He's going to leave his connected flow air. I'll probably sleep with mine off.
Okay, understand. Secondly, how about for our friendly surgeon, a crew status report and a medication and radiation status?
Okay, the crew's in super shape. No medication. And let me look at my little rad center here just a second. LMP had one of those decongestant pills just prior to EVA.
Understand, Al?
And my rad counter is what? My rad counter is 11020. And mine's 04020.
Okay, thank you. One last question. On your, did you have any problems with the tape meter during your descent other than it reading high on the paraloon check?
We had an altitude rate, alternate descent naturally, and it looked to me like it agreed pretty closely with the Pink's numerical readout on the Disky. That's what's had a concern about the rendezvous radar. Also that low transmitter power. Maybe they're all hooked in somehow.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I disagree. I disagree on low transmitter power. Yeah, we got surface locked up, and when the command module went by at a good P22, the tape meter did not run in the P22 like it does in the simulator. I'll say that for it. And secondly, it was off. I don't remember the number now, but it was off from its normal reading and self-test. Although the pink portion of rendezvous radar self-test was absolutely correct. So I suspect that there may be just something wrong with that tape meter. I don't think there's anything wrong with the rendezvous radar itself.
Okay, thank you. And it was just that it was not in agreement. It was not erratic in operation in any way, was it?
Nope, it runs just perfect. It's not erratic. I think there's just, my impression on these parallel altitude checks, I think there may be a bias on it, like 30 or 40 feet per second.
Roger, Intrepid, thank you. Intrepid, Houston, Pete, the second time you disconnected your suit hoses, did you get any water out of the hoses then?
It was the second time that I got all the water out of them. I took them off the first time, put them on the floor as advertised. They didn't get any water out of them. I put them back on again. I started getting water in my boots, but I took them off that time, and I never put them on the floor. I just took them off, and it blew 3/4-inch water balls right out of it, splattered all over the spacecraft. And since then, it's been pretty good. And we turned the suit dealie here up full hot, and we'll see how that works.
Okay, thank you. Intrepid, Houston, has Al done the same thing with his hoses, Pete? And if he has not, we would like to request that he do so before you turn in.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten any water, but he's going to drain them right now. Now look, got us down here for an hour to eat some Mars. We're in 16G, and when it doesn't take us anywhere near that long to eat, we can whistle through things a lot faster. I think we can pretty well stick to the nominal timeline, get a good night's rest. It may turn out that after 6 or 7 hours worth of sleep, we're going to get stirring because we're both up, and we're not going to sit here. So we'll give you a holler whenever we get up, and we're going to start cooking right then and there and be ready to go over the sill at that so that we can get as good an EVA out of it as possible and not cut ourselves at the end.
Okay, that'll be fine, Pete. Intrepid Houston, request that Al go to suit flow while you're disconnected. If there is any water in there, it'll blow it on out.
That's a pretty reasonable request.
Pete, can we have the results of Al's suit loop check?
Right there, you got 2 drops of water. That's it.
Okay, I understand. And on that lithium,
One of those mysteries of life, Paul. I don't have any water time to speak of. Pete has these coming out all the time. The switch just told me the separator, but I really don't think that's yet. Like I do that with the way it hurts and something else.
Roger, I'll understand. And also on the lithium hydroxide canister change, if it fits in with your activities at that time, we would like to have it changed out at 130 hours on the clock. And for your information, you're 12 minutes past the halfway mark in your total mission time.
Roger. And you want the LIOH out at 130.00.
That's affirmative. Intrepid Houston, let us know when you're getting ready to turn in, Pete, and we won't bother you anymore.
Okay, we're still fiddling around here a little bit. We're just getting ready to rig the hammocks now.
Roger.
Al wanted to go EVA again, and I retrained him till tomorrow.
Okay, good show.
Go to Geological, back up and power amplifier off.
Stand by, Intrepid. Intrepid Houston, that's affirmative, Pete.
Okay, we're going down plate back up and power amplifier off at this time and configure it for sleep.
Roger, Pete, nighty night.
Okay, and I understand it's 129.55 is Reveille, is that right?
That's affirmative.
Okay, we'll gauge it on that. Nighty night.
This is Apollo Control. That brings us up to date with the taped conversations, and we'll continue to stand by live now. We have about 24 minutes until reacquiring Dick Gordon in the command module. And it's been about 30 minutes since we said goodnight to the crew of Intrepid on the lunar surface. During that taped conversation, you heard Pete Conrad advise that he felt they would have no trouble staying with the EVA timeline for the second EVA. He also gave the clear implication that if the crew is up and awake somewhat earlier than the scheduled wake-up time of 129 hours 55 minutes, that they would plan to press ahead with the EVA, implying, of course, that we could have a somewhat early extravehicular activity. However, we won't have any further information on that until we see what time the crew gets up after their sleep period, and until we see how well they're staying with the timeline and preparing for the EVA. At 123 hours 9 minutes, this is Apollo Control, Houston. This is Apollo Control at 124 hours 1 minute. It's been about 1.5 hours now since we said goodnight to the crew of Intrepid, Commander Pete Conrad and lunar module pilot Al Bean. And it's been about 2 hours since we last heard from Dick Gordon aboard Yankee Clipper. In Mission Control, we've been monitoring systems on both spacecraft. Everything continues to look normal. Flight Director Glenn Lunny has been reviewing the status of the extravehicular mobility unit for the upcoming second EVA. We'll continue to leave the air-to-ground circuits up live should we have any conversation from the spacecraft. The scheduled wake-up time is 129 hours 55 minutes. Pete Conrad advised before beginning the rest period that if he and Al Bean were awake earlier than the scheduled wake-up time, they would expect to get up and get going, working toward their EVA. At 124 hours 2 minutes, this is Apollo Control, Houston. This is Apollo Control at 125 hours 3 minutes. The sleep period is scheduled to end about 5 hours from now. The command module, Yankee Clipper, has been behind the moon now for some 20 minutes. We're scheduled to reacquire in about 26 minutes from now. The last look we had at the command and service module before it went behind the moon, everything looked good. We last heard from Dick Gordon aboard the spacecraft at about 122 hours, at which time he advised that he was beginning his rest period. And we last heard from Pete Conrad and Al Bean aboard Intrepid at 122 hours 37 minutes. Scheduled to wake up at 129 hours 55 minutes. We'll continue to leave the air-to-ground circuits open throughout this sleep period, should we get any conversation from the crew. In Mission Control, it has settled down to a very quiet period. We've completed reviews of the portable life support system status, and activity now is involved primarily with keeping an eye on the spacecraft systems. At 125 hours 5 minutes, this is Apollo Control, Houston.